Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Lucid 9. And I know we have been kind of off on this one. We haven't been doing it. It's been like 4 months since I recorded this the last time, so I have no idea what was really going on. I don't remember. I mean, I played the game once before our playthrough now, but I don't remember where we were or what was going on or anything like that. So bear with me. I'm sure all the voices are going to be different. So for anybody who's watched it from beginning to currently as like one shot and didn't note the 4 month time break, yeah, it's going to seem weird, but just wanted to, I guess, get that out there so that anyone who might be watching this for the first time and might not have been aware of the huge long break that we had knows why everything's off. And the rest of you guys, I hope you're happy to see this back. Um, I know some of you are. So, yeah. And we'll be bringing back maybe some of the other visual novels that I pulled off. But yeah, so anyway, let's just jump back in. I'm not sure if we read this the last time, but we'll go with this. So, they should know better. They should give her a chance. Afternoon classes are another dreary pass. This time, even Yahiko is sullen, staring into his desk and murmuring nonsensical words under his breath. Wow. Wow, that was really loud. It's really loud in my headset. The moment the bell rings, Masato blazes into the classroom and lunges for me. I instinctively crawl beneath the desk, bracing myself for the full measure of his fury. You! I glance around the classroom. Yahiko is staring blankly at Masato. Elizabeth is, once again, immersed in conversation with her groupies. Misaki is Misaki. I wave frantically in her direction, but she's too immersed in her phone to pay me any heed. You know how many days you've skipped track? 3? Wrong! The answer is too many! Hey, look, I've been busy. Like hell you've been busy. Busy with what? Napping? Eating? Thinking? Ugh, he's got a point. You disappoint me, man. Yeah? Join the club. Damn it, just stop ditching. Well, I don't blame him. Rui strides into the room. She hesitates when she sees Misaki, but shakes it off in the blink of an eye. What makes you say that, eh? Well, you know, all you talk about is track. Yama's probably tired of hearing it by now. But I don't just run. I can swim too, and do basketball. She ignores him and the approaching Misaki and smiles gently at me. Don't worry, Mr. Ryota says that you're not in trouble. Ryota? I'm sure I'm like all the names and I'm like, oh god, I don't know how to pronounce any of the names anymore. I probably never did, to be honest. Mr. Ryota, why would... Oh, right, Shoji, the flight. But that's not what's important right now. She has to save me from Masato. Say, really, don't you think it's awfully late and we should be... But Misaki rushes in front of me, reaching for Rui's hand. Rui, I need to speak to you about... Rui only steps back from both of us, staring blankly at Misaki. Why won't you listen? I told you the other day to leave me alone. It's you who isn't listening. She whips around on one heel and marches out of the room. Aw, shack it, this... Oh, good lord, okay. Now she's speaking in some kind of slang that's almost physically impossible to read. This too ill to deal great. Doesn't even make any sense. This too ill to deal. To deal great, yeah. That it's just one of those things that like it's just words in a sentence that don't make sense, so. Oh, shack it. This too ill to deal great. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like there needs to be some more emphasis on that I can't. Wait, what did you just... But she flies past me and sprints out of the room, right on Rui's heels. She says more like that, and I don't know if she's already done it, but I know she says more things like that. And it's like, I don't understand you. It's like you're speaking Japanese. I'm just kidding. You're speaking some weird-ass freaking thing. I don't even know what it is. It's not even real. Masato stares wordlessly at her back, mouth agape. Yeah, that girl, Miyazaki, was she talking straight? Talking what? Nothing, ain't nothing. Wait, did you understand her? Hang it! You're changing the subject again, ain't you? What? Me? No. You gotta come to track, man. I'll drag you there myself. Time to resort to drastic measures since I was ditched by everyone. Actually, where did Yahiko go? Huh, that's weird. Well, what's it gonna be? Oh, would you look at the time? I gotta go. Don't do it, man. Don't. And I promptly run for my life, lunging over desks and chairs and bowling down the hallway. There's only one safe place from being bulldozed by his fury. One place that can be a haven for a refugee. I slam my fist against the door, ignoring the bewildered stares of passing students. I heard the banging as I was reading, and I thought someone was actually banging on my door, and it freaked me out for a second. It's like, oh god, because I'm talking to myself, like while I'm recording, so it seems weird. Anyway, Mr. Ryota, open up before I die! Ah, dag nabbit, kid, why do you always have to interrupt me in the middle of a battle? Nevertheless, the door creaks open. I jump in and kick it shut, twisting the lock with what may or may not have been a little more force than necessary. Mr. Ryota is staring at me with eyebrows lifted and mouth slightly agape. No doubt taking in my unkempt mass of hair and sweat beading on my forehead. First a fight, now running from someone? You just love trouble today, don't you, kid? Probably more like trouble loves me. Oh, kid. Important life lesson. Trouble only finds people who are looking for it. So basically, I deserve everything that happens to me? But I didn't say that. Just that sometimes, people who want nothing more in life to go through, do nothing significant and pass on in peace, well, they actually want a whole lot more. I don't understand. Well then, maybe we should talk about something else. I hesitantly take a seat and glance over my shoulder. No sign of the marvelous Masa. Since you're here, I guess we better have a proper session. Why are you being chased? Too popular with the girls? As if. It was Masato Kuragane. He loves track, and I don't. So he's trying to change that. And I presume it's not working out so hot for you. Yeah, you could say that. Actually, it seems like Masato's always been on my case because of track. Even the first time we met. It was that last year's club recruitment day. I remember hating that time. Well, to be fair, I hated everything, but especially club recruitment day. No matter how quiet and insignificant I tried to be, someone would always call me out every minute. They'd try to get me to join language club or music club or art club or even squirrel watching club. As you can imagine, by the time I met Masato, I wanted nothing to do with clubs. Especially from someone who, frankly speaking, looked like the stereotypical idiot jock. Hey, you! But contrary to popular belief, I actually did have some semblance of manners. So I stopped and turned to address this bothersome kid. Not interested. I expected some fake smile or even some pleading. But to my shock, the guy immediately pulled back his fist and socked me right in the face. Ow! What the hell? Don't give me that bull! I ain't even said anything yet! Awful rude of you not to even give me a chance. Oh, that was weird. Awful rude of you not to even give me a chance. You know what we call that? Uncivilized. I'm uncivilized? You're the one who just punched me. Aw, you big baby. That wasn't even a gentle tap. The terrible thing was that he looked completely serious about it. To be honest, I briefly entertained the thought that he was part of an abusive household or something. Of course, the guy took my thoughtful silence for, penance and steamed ahead. That's more like it. Name's Masato. Masato Kuragane, what's yours? Leaving? You were leaving? Yeah, right now. Call me rude, but I was at my breaking point. Getting a fist straight to the nose wasn't exactly welcoming. I might have admired this guy's courage and utter disregard for social niceties, but other than that, he bugged me. A lot. Oh, I see what you did there. But you can't leave, not before you join track. Track? Hell yeah, our club, man! It binds you for life, makes you sweat, gives you pain, stretches your physical constitution till you think you're gonna die. this guy thought that was a great sales pitch, he had a long way to go. Yeah, not interested. That ain't all, man. Track can save your life, just like it saved mine. Saved his life? Yeah, right. Good for you. Ain't it? Track's literally a lifesaver, man. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, where are you going? I'm just getting to the best part. I cried on the inside, but patiently nodded my head. If you get good enough, you can get a scholarship. This place don't come cheap, you know. Even a little amount would help your parents. Things are beginning to make sense. Is that why you're in track? Come to think of it, you still haven't told me your name. Interestingly enough, I found that I was actually beginning to like this guy. At least he wasn't superficial like everyone else. If anything, he was the opposite. He wore his heart on his sleeve. Besides, I needed something to do while Rui was in drama. What else was I going to join? Art? Dance? Squirrel watching? Squirrel watching, yes. I'm Yama. Yama Ishimoto. Huh? What kind of name is that? My parents liked poetry. No way! Oh gosh, he was probably going to rant about how poetry and literature is a waste of time. Who's their favorite? Matsuo Basho? Kobayashi Isa? Or maybe foreign guys like Edgar Allan Poe or William Shakespeare? What the? You like poetry? Of course I do. Poetry is the manliest way to cry. This guy only got stranger. What about literature? Manliest way to hate people. Science? Manliest way to take stuff apart. I think the manliest way to take stuff apart is with a sledgehammer, but that could just be me. Maybe that's the womanliest way to do it. Math? Manliest way to put stuff together. History? Manliest way to predict the future. By any chance, what are your grades? Average of 99. No way. The highest class average I ever had was a 92. This guy was smarter than me? I don't understand you at all. It's okay. You don't need to. You just gotta join track. On second thought, I didn't think he was smarter. He just studied harder. Still, it took guts and passion and everything I didn't have. Okay, I'll try it out, but only for a little bit. Ha! I knew you'd come around. Come on, let's go to track. Already? Don't you have other unfortunate souls to recruit? Nah, the others will take care of them. Let's go. And that was how I met Masato. I was never really a regular track member, but for some reason, he always wanted me to be. Even now, I don't really understand why. He probably just wants to help people become their best. Then why would he pick me? Me, when there's so many people who would love track and running and competitions and all that crap. Isn't that the whole point of picking you? Because I'm useless, so turning me into somebody useful means a lot? Nah, because you're a challenge. Yeah, because you're a challenge. You know, that doesn't exactly make me feel any better. Why not? You should feel very, very loved. Oh, I do. A bit too loved. Masato probably sees you like a little cousin or a younger brother. Do you know that? What? Masato does? Why would he do that? You know, kid, sometimes there's just nice people in the world and you shouldn't question it. And sometimes there are ulterior motives behind everything. Masato Kuragane, ulterior motives? Well, that's true, I guess. And it's not like Masato would fake anything. But it still doesn't make any sense. Why would he choose me, a random stranger, as his little brother? To be honest, I've usually thought of Masato as my little brother, since he's, you know, kind of obtuse and not cynical and embittered by the world. Something like that. A kind of innocence. Maybe you shouldn't be asking why your friends love you, Yama. Maybe you should be looking for ways to return that love instead of looking for ways to deserve it. I sounded really cool, didn't I? I'm leaving. Oh, come on, kid, that was good! Admit it! I admit it. I'm still leaving. He only chuckles and slaps a hand on my shoulder. Have a good day, kid. It's pretty funny for a, like, guidance counselor or whatever the hell he is. I only nod wordlessly in response as I step out of his office. My throat almost feels clogged, as if I just heard something that I really, really needed to hear. Huh. Maybe these meetings really are a good thing. Wah! Move those those legs, you filthy maggots! Move them double time! What the heck? I peer around, searching for the source of the noise, and I find Akira racing around the entrance, a large, lumpy backpack slung over her shoulders. Oh, Sarge! Please, pretty please! I've been running 6 miles! I swear I'm gonna collapse! I shouldn't be able to hear you over the sound of your tears, Private! Hop to it! Akira? I gingerly step in front of her and wave to catch her attention. She grinds to a halt, tilting her head curiously at me. What are you doing here? I'm here for drama club, of course. But no one else is here. I'm doing an immersion exercise, Loot. An immersion exercise? Yep, I need to act half dead from a boot camp. So I'm gonna run a mile around the school track with this backpack. A mile? But that backpack looks as big as her. Boot camp. Is that why you're calling me Loot? Now I'm calling you Loot because Loot is short for Lieutenant. Well, darn my socks, don't you catch on fast. Usually your antics would annoy me, but for some reason it's soothing right now. Like white noise in a messy world. I freaking love her so much. She's like the family favorite because she's fucking insane. Do you usually do things this intense for drama club? Oh no, this is easy. You should have seen what I had to do yesterday. I was a sadistic serial killer. What did you do that? Oh, what did you do for that? Oh, what did you do for that? I ate a bunch of cereal. I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or exasperated. Say, Loot, if you don't have anything to do right now, why don't you join us? We're doing some exercises that you might like. What makes you think I'll like them? From what Rui says. What exactly does she say? That you'll like the exercises? That's cyclical logic. On the contrary, it has nothing to do with bikes. Sigh. Well, technically, I don't have anything to do. Wait, Rui will be there? I thought that a silent Akira would be a blessing, but just unsettling. Rui has something to do today. But if you come tomorrow, you can watch her bedazzle the crowd. Tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? Oh, is it? You don't know what day of the week it is? It's Tuesday for my character. And in my defense, there's a half day on Saturdays. Just no clubs, which is kind of important. She doesn't seem to hear me. Instead, she just checks her phone for the time. Hey, boot camp is ending! What about your mile? Let's go! She reaches out and grabs my wrist, but suddenly lets go as if it's burning iron. I send a questioning look at her, but she only shrugs it off. Come, Loot! Adventure awaits! Without any further explanation, she marches into the classroom building. Well, this should be interesting. Dun, dun, dun. I'm actually going to wrap this part up here. I know it's a little bit short, but until I can get back into recording more. Might keep them around like 20-ish minutes. And this is a perfect time. This will be interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Perfect place to pause it. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.